This is more for coaches and about what people need to get the job done. So Jodie Henry missed out on the Sydney Olympics by 0.07 of a second. So obviously she didn't quite make the relay team. She was 16 years of age. She said in hindsight that was a blessing in disguise. Her coach and her identified that her nerves were her problem. So she used to vomit herself silly in the pre-race, you know, when you see the TV and they're all sitting around, she'd be just vomiting, just constantly vomiting prior to a race as a 16-year-old. So her coach and that address said, well, what are we going to do to try and overcome this issue? Okay, what are we going to do to overcome this issue? They raced everywhere they could against all the best people in the world to get her to actually handle her nerves. She's telling this story yesterday, to get her to handle her nerves. So she makes the Olympic team, fast. I think she was probably the fastest in the country, but she's a first-time Olympian. And the story goes that not very many first-time Olympians can win a medal or win a gold medal. Usually you need to go and experience it, learn what it's actually about, and then you do it the second time. And the crew that I had that experience. There are exceptions, but that's the general rule. She goes in the semi-final and she swims the world record that night. And everyone says, oh, she's peaked a day early, right? She's got to race the final the next day and she's a day early. But do you really lose form in a day? I wouldn't have thought so. But the expectation goes up. You're supposed to win. You're now a gold medalist. You swam the world record. You should win this race. So she got out of the pool and said to her coach at the time, one more day. Didn't think about the world record, didn't think about it. Then the next day they had a plan. She wasn't going to go to the pool at the competition lake. She was going to swim in the village pool. And she told the story that she's in the village pool and there's people with big blow-up round dolls and it's just like a playpen. And she's just dodging people and just doing a thing, just relaxed, not stressed, not meeting up with other people that are going to talk to her about how good she's going, just doing a thing. She goes to her warm-up, set routine. She does 25-metre pace laps, which they time. And those laps are 0.15 seconds in the 25 metres, slower than what she swam in the semi the day before. So she's stressing out that she's going to be 0.6 seconds slower, which could take her from first to fifth or sixth. And this is where coaching becomes important. So she goes to the side of the pool and she thinks something's not right here. I'm not swimming fast enough, it's not good. And her coach says, oh, it's not about the time now, you just have to win the race. And she goes, oh. Goes back and just finishes her warm-up. So the coach said the right thing at the right time to allow her to be comfortable and confident about her performance. You guys can get in athletes' ways. I can get in the athlete's way because my expectation sometimes is not the athlete's expectation, positive or negative. And the same thing happens with you guys. You limit your athletes or you overestimate your athletes. Just let your athletes be athletes and say the right things at the right time to allow them to perform their best, whatever that happens to be, whether it's a master racing at Champion Lakes in the 1,000 or whether it's your novice quad racing at the club regatta. It doesn't matter. They just go out there and can execute to the best of their ability. What can you say that contributes to that? So the rest is history. She goes on and wins 3 gold medals as a first-time Olympian. But if that coach had a panic with her, yeah, that's way too slow. Go do some more, we'll get it right. That's a problem for her.